See if we're getting somewhere. Let's go. I can see myself. Let's see if it's come up on the team. Ah, here we go. We're live. Alright, I can see the chat as well. This is let's go. Okay. Yeah. Hello everyone. No one's joined yet. That's okay. I know it's gonna take a minute. I did say I'd start at 2, but yeah, so what's this stream? If you can't tell by the title. Me and my lonesome, I'm gonna be going through all of the UK champs wildcards and saying what I think, enjoying them, chilling, chatting to you guys as you dip in and out. Yeah, we're going to start off with the under 18s. This is the playlist I've got, as you can see. Yeah, you can see on the right. Yo, what's up, Wasp? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so these are the under 18s I've got. And there's not many. 6 wildcards. I think there's more, but I can't add shorts to a playlist, so if there are any more, people let me know in chat, or I can go back to them later. But yeah, we're going to start off with the under 18s. I'm just going to get straight into it. I want to say how I'm going to do my rankings as well. As you can see here on the underneath me, I've got the category, and then I'm going to do it like a tier list. I can't be asked to sit here and score them, there's a lot. what I'm going to do. Hello people, welcome. Hi Alxie, how you doing? Welcome. I think Aspie is also qualified because he's the vice champ. I think they do that, but we'll see. I'm going to judge his anyway. But when I say judge, what I'm going to be doing is listening to it, saying my opinion of it, and then chucking it in a tier. And then once we've kind of gone through them all, I'm going to go through the tiers and then kind of make a list out of that. But yeah, so let's start off with a man like Exotics, shall we, in the under 18s. Let's go, let's just listen. Let me know if the audio is okay. Yeah, he did make a wild card, indeed. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm not used to streaming by myself. I'm usually got someone on Discord with me to bounce off, but it's all good. I'll get used to it as we're doing this. But what's it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, if the audio is any problems, just let me know. If you need me to turn him up or down, me up or down or anything. But yeah, so we'll start off with Exotics. Let's go.
Yo, Music Dogs from the UK, and it's my walk off for the UK Championships 2026 under 18 category. Yeah. What the fuck am I even fucking doing?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Exotics. That was the first wildcard that we watched of the day, of the evening, however long we're going to be doing this. So yeah, Exotics. So real quick. So how I'm going to judge each one is kind of S is kind of they're going to be the top of that category. So like the top in my head of, so what the top in under 18s in my head would look like would be the S tier, and then like I've got C as like the bottom tier. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So I'm gonna put Exotics in S to start off with, because obviously we all know that was an insane wildcards, insane. Bro's sound design is unbelievable. There could have been a bit more of a story with the wildcards, you know, a bit more of a, you know, musical approach. However, we know it's a freestyle, and the sound design is unbelievable. It's Exotics, isn't it? So yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna do that. yeah, he's definitely got the capability of doing more, but for what he needed to do for that under 18s of UK champs, kind of where the level is at, I think he's chilling for an S tier. In this, if it was for solos, I might think differently because of like the scope. I'm just gonna say, bearing in mind, I have seen most of the wildcards as well, so I'm kind of like, I kind of have an idea of the general level in my head, and now I'm just kind of listening for each one and, you know, saying what I think and putting them in tiers. But yeah, Exotics is a fucking madman. S tier, pretty easy in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna go next to Fred. Let's listen to Fred when it wants to load.
Yo, this is Fred, and this is my wild card for the UKBC26 2026 under 18 category.
When was the last time I've ever seen you? The last time you've ever needed me? And after all these years, not a single tear, no. Where did you ever? When was the last time I've ever seen you? The last time you've ever needed me?
Nice. Cool. That was Fred. Oh, let me pause before it goes to the next one. Yeah. Fred, so yeah, that was an interesting
My name
one.
is on it.
Pause, we'll come to you, Anna. I promise. So yeah, Fred, so again, we're looking at the scope of, you know, under 18s UK champs. So we'll talk about the good parts, and now I'll talk about what could be improved. So I really liked his he had a lot of good ideas in terms of musical structure. Like, I appreciate, like, he's got a good like musical piece there, nice intro into like melodical drops, and so he has the ideas there, like very, very solid ideas. But I think the execution, just in terms of cleanliness of sounds, could be improved, and also some of the pitching as well. Like, they were the biggest things. But I really liked the ideas, and I thought he had he has some interesting textures as well. Yeah, I thought it was like genuinely solid. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think that makes sense to me in the scope of under 18 wildcards. But yeah, okay, let's move on to Honor.
And this is my submission for the UK Beatboxing Championships 2026 under 18s category. Let's go.
Yeah, could have recorded better. nice one. Make some noise for Honor, people. Let's go. Yeah, man. Very nice. Well done for putting a wild card out, bro. So yeah, let's talk about that. So, I think for positives, like I thought, you know, he had a good timing. You know, I thought, yeah, I liked. Hi CJ, how you doing? I liked how, you know, he knew when to introduce drops in and keep a recurring theme. I did think though the recurring theme was probably a bit too repetitive, and the sounds could have been a lot cleaner, especially the bass he was using. I think probably C tier for that one. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. It's I think he could have implemented a bit more of a musical structure, maybe, you know, a bit more identity in the piece, you know. But you know, solid wildcard, man. Big up to Honor, people. Let's go. Okay, let's go to Midges. I know Midges. I know him from online. Let's go.
Yo, it's Midge from the UK, and this is my wild card for the under 18 category UKBC 26. Fuck, that was a tongue twister. Alright, go. Little house.
Sick. Let me pause before it moves on to the next one. Jesus.
Yo, this is Cruz.
Hello, Cruz. We'll come back to you, bro. Okay, yeah. So that was Midges. So yeah, this is another interesting one, right? So there's a lot of positives, but there's also something else I could talk about with Midges, right? So, the biggest positives, I think, obviously he's got his basics are bang on point. His timing's really good. He's really clean. He's got, you know, really good sound design as well. And I think the biggest thing that I want to see from Midges, right, because obviously he's got a really insane baseline level, right? In terms, you know, he's just got this insane level. I want to see a bit more personal identity now. I want to see where he can take this, you know, insane baseline he's got of, like, you know, crazy sounds. Is really, you know, he understands structure and where to move the beat. And maybe this wildcard in particular could have had a bit more of a structure, because some of those drops could have had maybe a bit more impact with a bit more of a thought through structure. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me though is an identity which is his, you know, a bit more originality, you know. In the scope of under 18s, I think I'm compelled to put it in S, because it was a really good wildcard. I did, but the structure, I think I want to put it in A, but it will be a high A. So Midges, I'm spelling that right. Okay. Hi, there's 10 people watching. Hello everyone who's watching. Yeah, let's move on to Cruz, shall we?
Yo,
The brother.
this is Cruz, and this is my wild card.
Oh, please don't lag. We're buffering people.
for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 under 18 category. Let's go. My vape's on low battery and I got no juice. And now I gotta make it last me a week or two. It's inconvenient when I need a puff. And now I gotta call my friend Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. My vape's on low battery and I got no juice. And now I gotta make it last me a week or two. It's inconvenient when I need a puff. And now I'm gonna call my friend Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff. Johnny Joff.
Yeah, G. Okay, exotics. Exotics, fuck me, why did I say exotics? That was Cruise. Yeah, I'm just thinking of two good beatboxes in my brain, right? That was Cruise. Oh, that's a crazy fucking stop. Let's just do that. Well, that is literally how it ends. There we go. We'll just pause it on the next one. Okay. So Cruise, man. I really enjoyed that wildcard from him. How many spots are there for under 18? That's a good question. I am not too sure, to be honest, because there's only seven wildcards, and yeah, well, it says yeah. I actually don't know how many wildcards there are, but there's usually 8 spots. Well, when I did it back in 2017, there was 16 spots. There was a lot more entries back then, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 8 spots, but I don't know now because I don't know if there's 8 entries. But yeah. So why don't we, maybe they'll put it down to 4 this time. I don't know. But, yeah, so, Cruise, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I really enjoyed that wild card. The biggest pluses for me, I thought I really liked the originality and, like, the little bit of personal flavour with the fucking vape bars. And I was actually quite impressed by his vibration bass. It was, like, mostly very consistent. Yeah, and the fact that he can speak with it really well was, plus points in my brain. Yeah, I like that original flavour that he put in there. Hello, Sam. Hello. There's there's 2 Sams. Hello, Orange Sam. Paul Hamstring. Hello, Paul. You're not Sam. You're Paul. Sorry, bro. And that's my dad as well. My dad's on the stream. You wish you were when you're younger, you could join. You should have entered the solos, unless you did. In that case, we'll see yours in a bit. But yeah, where were we? So, Cruise. I think I'm going to put him quite comfortably next to Exotics in A tier. Yeah. No more to be said there, I think. Let's move to Sonny T. Let's go.
Yo, my name's Sonny T, and this is my wildcard for the UK Championships 2026 under 18 category. Start of my reign. Started my reign. Started my reign. That's it. my brain.
I didn't realise that was you. Oh, God, it's welcome to the stream. I look forward to seeing this. I already have seen yours. This is sick. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Yeah, I did see a bunch of the solo wildcards already, including yours, but I will be obviously going through them and ranking them. But yeah, Sonny T, that was actually really good. I enjoyed that one. I think the ideas were really solid, and I think it's just the execution where it could have been improved, like the cleanliness and some of the timing as well. But for the most part, the sound design and the sounds themselves, especially the bass and the structure of when he brought in certain sounds was really class. Actually, I really enjoyed that one. I think I'm gonna put that here in that A tier next to Midges. Maybe above Fred in the B tier. Actually, I think that makes sense to me. I think I think it wasn't quite consistent enough in terms of like cleanliness, and in terms of cleanliness and like execution to be in the A tier with Midges, in my opinion. But it was, I think the execution was better than Fred, and I did slightly prefer the ideas. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna put that. So, and then the last one in the list. Already at the end of the under 18s.
Hey guys, my name is Ekrex. I'm from Bogor, Indonesia. This is my wildcard for
Where's
UK
he from?
Beatbox Championship 2026.
Is he allowed to enter the UK Champs? He's not from the UK. I mean, I'll judge it and put it in the list, but I don't know if they'll accept this wildcard. Yeah, let's just watch it regardless.
Solo category under 18. Let's go. Feet are pretty. Feet are pretty.
I have to go back because my computer's ruining it. This is insane. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's sick. That's sick.
Done.
Yeah, man. Could have been one the smoothest in the world, but they were, it worked. But yeah, in total was like a really decent wildcard. I think somewhere up here, I think Exotics and Cruise are safe. I think I'd, because of I think I'll put it above Midges. So 8 Rex there. Okay. Yeah, that's the under 18. So that would be my list. So yeah, let me translate this into I think that makes sense. Oh, what have I done? No computer. Oh yeah, I'm back. Okay, so yeah. So exotics, cruise. Don't know why it's doing them. It's annoying. I'll just whatever. Alright, yeah, exotics, cruise. I think this makes sense to me. 8 Rex, then midges, then Sunny, T, Fred, and Honor, like that. Cool. So I'm just gonna do that. And there's my ratings list. Bish bash bosh. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. If you guys agree, let me know. If not, we'll move down here to the category everyone's waiting for. Yeah, man, big up to the under 18s. Big up to the under 18s. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of that place. So let me go back. To be honest, I should have had the other playlist open, shouldn't I? It's okay. So my computer's being very slow because I'm streaming. This is actually my first time like streaming on my own computer. I moved on the streams in the past on the 555. We did it with Lucid's. Well, Lucid did it, and we were all just on Discord. Look, there's my stream. That's sick. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Okay. So solos. We are gonna skip mine. I'm not gonna react to mine because I don't feel comfortable judging my own. Okay, we'll let the judges do that. We're just gonna go. Mine's first on the list. You're just gonna go under there and start with Max Young. And yeah, you've got quite a few. I don't know if all of them are on the playlist, but like there's one like Contrix, which is a short, and we can't look at shorts on.
Yo.
Hello, Max. Hello. Pause. Yeah, the start of Exotics Reign of Terror and the under 18s indeed. But yeah, we got quite. Yeah, there are quite a few. That are shorts as well, and I couldn't add them to the playlist. So, if there are any that people want me to react to afterwards, let me know. And I do apologise for the laggy videos. I hope this camera bit of me up here isn't as laggy. So yeah, maybe I could swap them so I'm bigger and that's smaller. I could CJ is not under 18 no. Cameron, if you want me to fast track to yours, I don't mind. If anyone wants me to fast track to theirs, we can do that. But we're gonna start with Max Young. Yeah, so Max Young, beatbox from Portsmouth, first solo wildcard. Let's watch.
I'm Max Young from Portsmouth, and this is my submission to the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category. Hope you enjoy. Yeet! Keep it chill. 8. You don't even know. You don't even know. No.
Is that a fox in chat? My G.
See you at the champs. Yeah.
Yes, big up Max Young. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. First of all, hi Fox, welcome to the stream, brother. We are reacting to the under 18 World Cup, not the under 18s, the UK Champs World Cards. We've just done the under 18s. We are now on solos. And that was the first solo one. So let's talk about Max Young. So I've watched his Wild Cards over the years, and I definitely have to say he's definitely improved over time. Like, yeah, I enjoyed that. I think I didn't 100% connect with all of the sounds he chose. I think at the start it was really good, but I wasn't 100% convinced on like all the pauses and not all the spacing. But yeah, it was really the timing was really solid and the ideas were really solid for me. And I have to think now on the scope of like solos. So this is like UK national champs level, right? So I'm thinking the S+ tier is someone who I think could win the whole event. Quite not easily, but someone who I think is very much a potential. And then the further down you go, the less likely I'd think you'd be to win. So based on what I heard for this from Max Young on the scope of UK champ solos, like he definitely deserves to get in. Well, yeah, I guess we'll see when I do all the ranks, but I think I'm gonna put this one in the. I'm gonna create 2 B tiers. I'm gonna have a B+ and a B. I'm gonna put Max Young. I'm gonna do it like that, so it's easy for me to read. I'll do it as one word. I'm gonna put him in normal B tier. Okay. I think that makes sense to me. So we're gonna move on to the brother. The brother, that is Suffix. He's back again. We thought he wasn't, but he is indeed. So, and I have seen this. So yeah, let's do this.
Suffix wildcard for the 2026 UKB.
So laggy, bro. I'm really sorry about the bit. I might see if I can just take the quality down a bit and see if that helps. If I just do that. Let's see if it helps.
Suffix wildcard for the 2026 UKB Box Championships solo category. Let's go.
It'd be ideal if it wasn't.
Pentakill dreams to the crowd go loud. Climbing that ridge, standing tall and proud. From iron to the throne, you became from below. I'm the TFT king that the whole world knows. I'm the TFT king, bitch. I feel a little funky and wicked and
Yeah. No! Computer! Oh, I had to go. Apologies, people.
Wicked and bad. I feel a little funky and wicked and
Yeah, man. Mixed by Orange Stick. We're gonna see a lot of mixed by Orange, mixed by Deity, edited by TMY. But yeah, so that was Suffix. Very, very, very solid wildcards. As per usual, it's Suffix. It's always going to be very, very solid. Very skilled beatboxer. He's got a lot of crazy sound design. I do think he's really clean. I like his pans. I like the ideas. So yeah, there was this part. You know what? In terms of time, I'm not going to go back and listen. But there was a part where I wasn't 100% with the I know there was a switch with the rhythm. This might just be a preference thing. Obviously, preference is going to be a big part of my judging today because I'm not an official judge. But I'm going to try and be unbiased. But I didn't. There was like the switch up and flow. I wasn't 100% convinced. When I say switch up and flow, it was like the part in between the last drop, and he did this build up. If I'm remembering correctly, but yeah, obviously really high stuff. I really enjoyed a lot of the sound design. Yeah, I think somewhere between A and B+. I think for now, like, the upper end of B+. No, A. A makes sense, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with Cameron, and his delivery of the lyrics wasn't the smoothest or as understandable, but I think the skill level, so I couldn't 100% connect with his ideas, but the ideas were insane. That's why, I think, a very high B+. Like, yeah. It's such a hard one to put between, Jesus Christ. Alright, I think I'm going to put it there for now, but I could chop and change it around. That's so hard, because, yeah. Alright, let's move on. J2O Yo.
Yo, J2O, UK Beatbox Champs 2026 Wildcard. Let's go. Fuck the light. Foreshadowing. I say fuck the light. Fuck it. I say fuck.
Oh, my days. I apologise.
Did you hit me?
The cuts.
I turned off the light because fuck the light. I say fuck the.
Hi, I'm Dobby. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, J2O Yell. Nice wildcard, bro. Well done for putting one out, my G. So yeah, this is an interesting one. I like the ideas. I like the structure. It was well performed with the switching off the lights. I thought it was quite funny. It made me laugh. He did turn off the light, and that was that does get plus points in performance, I guess. But in terms of beatboxing ability, I wasn't 100% convinced by all of his patterns. Like that thing didn't really connect with me, and his bass wasn't the cleanest. But he did have some higher moments within the beatboxing. But I think for that reason, I think it's gonna have to go. I think it's gonna have to go here. In the scape of the national championship level, I think good ideas, but the execution needs work. I think. The cleanliness of the bass and the choice of drums and just the general basics. Yeah, C-. Cool. Let's move on to. No. He had the bonus points for fucking turning on the light, bro. He's going in C. Okay. Zag. When it wants to load. Hope everyone's having a good day, by the way.
Yo, this is Zach from Salford, and this is my demo entry to the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category.
Category.
Cause I'm rolling sauce. I'm fishing leppies. I'm crafting relics. I am 1 in 1 trillion. 1 trillion. Rolling, rolling. Rolling, fishing, crafting, Roblox lyrics. Rolling, rolling. Rolling sword. Cause I'm rolling swords.
Yeah, that was a bit of a madness, wasn't it? Come on, make some noise for Zach. Now that is what you call style. That is what you call pure fucking raw, unadulterated style. He is just mental. He's got crazy tech. He doesn't need to go like 100% in order for it to connect. Like the drop really was just like, you know, that rhythm drop with his inward bass and it's like in this combo. Yeah, absolutely nuts. I enjoyed every minute of that wild card. I think in terms of likelihood, so is up one of these three, right? In terms of likelihood of winning champs, just based on that wild card. What could I say could be improved about that? Honestly, it's hard. It's one of those, right? With Zach's one of those beatboxers. Like, in terms of that wild card, that is like top Zach beatboxing, in my opinion. I've seen him go a bit more ham, maybe, but it didn't need to go ham for that to really connect. I think he sits quite comfortably in S. Yeah. Not S plus, S. S plus, you gotta be like fucking, you know, I think you're gonna potentially win the whole event based on that wild card, and I think Zach very well could. He very well could. I think he could do really well at champs. And this is his first champs entry, I think, or he's never been to. I don't know if he's entered champs before and like not gone, but I know he's never been to a champs like to perform. So this will be sick. So let's move on to Diatomic. Yeah, I hear that, Cameron. I want to stick on my guns with the S though, for that. I think just in terms of the level of the
Hi,
style.
this is Diatomic, and this is my submission for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category.
Please tell me how was that? That was sick. And that was my first time hearing Diatomic. I've never heard of him before. That was really sick. Big up to you, bro. It was a really, really solid wildcard, actually. Yeah, the like the main hook, that drag beat was really nice, and then he had a lot of nice peaks, a lot of nice moments, some slight timing errors potentially. I think there are some things where I could see potential improvement. Like I see a really good bass line, right? But in terms of identity, like compare this to Zach's, right? Zach, you listen to it and you're just like, yeah, that is fucking Zach. It's like when you listen to Osis, right? With this one, I struggle to hear a full sense of identity, like, you know, but the beats themselves were really smooth, really clean, crisp, and the structure was really nice as well. So I think that goes. I think like so. You might have seen that I've moved suffix up to A, because one big thing I do like to think about is identity, right? And I think while the level of beatboxing itself is pretty high from diatomic in comparison to like suffix, for example. It's pretty close in terms of like what was being displayed, but I think suffix displayed a bit more identity, for like just a comparison, so it's easy to explain, a bit more identity and a bit more like the peaked a bit more, like had a bit more interesting wow factors going on. But really solid wildcard. I think it goes quite comfortably in the B tier. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Your input always helps. So we're going to move on to that brother from the Outer Hebrides in Scotland, RCM. When it wants to load, it will take its time. I do apologise again for the shit video quality from the from the YouTube videos. I think my camera's alright.
Hello, my name is
maybe
RCM.
I'll swap it.
I'm of the Outer Hebrides from Scotland, and this is my solo wildcard for the UK Beatbox Championships for 2026.
Mechanically clinical, criminally cynical. I am not scared to be typically minimal.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this up fast, don't worry, bro.
I am not scared to be typically minimal.
That's a nice snare. Mad. This is hard. Stop cutting out. Oh, it's just ruining the wild card. That was a very good RCM wildcard. Big up. Okay, so in terms of ranking, so we'll come to identity.
Hey, what's up? My name's Apollo, and this is my entry video for the UK Beatbox.
Let me talk about RCMs. There's a lot of originality, in my opinion, in RCM style. It's fucking powerhouse, this guy. Like, really strong. Crazy sounds, crazy techniques and flows, and crazy structure, crazy music. A lot of identity as well. I think there were some drops which maybe a little too inspired, like that inward bass drop. Maybe could have had some more, little bit more RCM sprinklage on it. Just a little thing. Like it's hard to think of when there are wildcards this good. It's hard to like think of where they could improve. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one. I think I think I'm gonna put that underneath Zach in S. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Apollo, my G. When it wants to load.
Championships 2026.
Look in the mirror, what do you see? Is it angels or demons shining back at me? Is it angels or demons shining back at me? Shining back at me.
Very nice. Big up my G Alex. Let's go. Right, first up, incredible voice. Can we all just say that? Yeah. Bro isn't such a good singer. Yeah, I think this was a really solid wild card from Apollo. For based on what Apollo's done before, this is definitely a step up. Really nice, thought out routine. Yeah, maybe. But let me go back up. Have I? Oh yeah, I skipped a couple by accident. Why has it done that? I think it changed up. I will go back to those. I'll go back to these ones. We'll sort that out. No stress. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, Apollo. I think so. Yeah, the pitching immaculate, right? And so I think for me the first maybe 65 to 70% of that routine was really perfect, genuinely, and then towards like the 70% mark, he just made like a couple of errors, and then it kind of went into a freestyle a bit at the end, and I thought for me it lost its momentum. Obviously the identity is crazy, really clean, sounds are on point. I think for me it's the timing when he's doing little breaks in between and little vocal things. I think they don't rap nicely enough into the beat. It kind of makes it feel a little bit more disjointed. But yeah, so for that reason, I think such crazy identity, such crazy probably above Diatomic in the. It's got a crazy identity, but the disjointedness towards the end for me puts it into the B+. I think. Let me know if you disagree or agree. Yeah. Yeah, it did just change the layout of the playlist. That was unusual. What we'll do is go back up. Oh, we'll go back up to the ones that I missed, and we'll judge those, and then we'll carry on. So we're gonna go to TMY. It looks like fire. when it wants to load in its own time. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Hey, I'm Timo, and this is my wildcard for the UK B-Box Championships 2026 solo category. Okay, let's go. The siren plays, the virus is out. People running whilst I scream and shit. The buildings crash, the buildings burn, the zombies are coming, now's their turn. Hands are throwing, now they're showing it felt like my clips, but nah, it's a motherfucking apocalypse.
Hey, let's pause, make sure we don't start shogas. Please stay paused. I did pause you, so hopefully you'll stay paused. Okay. Yeah, Timo. I've known this guy for a little while now. He came to. I first met him at the first ever 555 event, actually, the London Cup, which Shoga was in, actually, funny enough. But yeah, Timo. Definitely a leveled up wildcard from the previous ones I've heard from him. I find Timo to be an interesting one. He's very clean beatboxer. His sounds are really clean. I like his or like snare that he does. I think like yeah, it's really nice. I think for me the wildcard did feel not extremely disconnected, but yeah, disconnected. The delivery of the lyrics and kind of like the timing was a little bit messy, so it was hard to fully connect with his ideas, but the ideas were really strong. I think I think he needs to hone in on one particular idea a little bit more instead of jumping around as much, maybe. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put Timo underneath J2O there. Let's move on to Shoga.
My name is Shoga, and this is my submission for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category. Someday I will fly away. Someday I'll be free from all the pain. Someday I will fly away. Someday I'll be free from all the pain. Free from all them. Free from all the. Someday I'll be free from all the pain. Free from all the pain. From all them.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Now that is another one where it's just identity written all over that bloke.
Hello.
We'll come to you, girl.
My name is Gold Violence,
Hello.
and this is my
back to
solo
you. Let me
wildcard
pause.
submission
Let
for
me
UK
pause.
Beatbox Championship.
We're gonna come to you next. Okay, where were we? Shoga, man. Fuck. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable wildcards, in my opinion. I think the timing was pretty perfect. If there were timing mistakes, they were very, very minimal. The sound design and the cleanliness was good, really good. The sound design was insane, obviously. Like, what the fuck, that starter technique. Yeah, just really high caliber wildcard. And yeah, really good delivery, I think. So where to put it? I think I think I'm gonna put it right in between Zach and RCM. Interesting, yeah. I think that it might just be a preference thing. I think the song that Shoga was doing in comparison to the song that Zach was doing, in terms of level, pretty fucking similar, right? But I think for me, Zach's hit a little bit more, just a little bit. Shoga's obviously hit like insane, but I think for me, I want to put Zach above Shoga. That's just one person's opinion though. Don't crucify me. Shoga, you're insane. I think right there on the S tier list. Girl Violence. You guys, give me a sec. I need the toilet, so I'm gonna go wee for like 1 minute and then I'll be right back. Okay. Right, we are so back, people. Hello. Let me just get my phone back so I can see what you guys are saying. Una segunda. Okay. We are so back, people. Okay. Let's go ahead and watch Girl Violence. I've seen this one already. I did enjoy it when I watched it. I'm looking forward to watching it again. Let's go.
And this is my solo wildcard submission for UK Beatbox Championship 2026. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got the phones like.
Sick. Nice. Isn't that such
Suffix, wildcard
Suffix, you've already watched you.
for the 2026 UK Beatbox Championships. So
Please, so I can talk about this one. Alright, so Girl Violence. That was a pretty sick wildcard. I enjoyed that one a lot. So yeah, the parts I enjoyed, right, the style was really there, like definitely like a very identity driven style, like just even the small details, just like the crush thing, like, you know, like saying the words of the beat up was kind of cool. Yeah, I liked the I like the use of the wheeze and then like just the little subtle like I thought it was really nice. I thought that was a really cool drop, that little thing. There was, yeah, I really enjoyed the patterns, and especially towards the end there was like a crazy pattern with the whistle thing. I do it like, you know, different sound. Yeah, I thought it was genuinely a solid wildcard. I think in terms of improvement, I think I could see her being a little bit cleaner maybe, and especially in the beginning, like it was like, and then I think the pause was a little bit too much, like, because I saw like the you know, the abilities there in terms of what she can do. Like, I know you can tell, like, especially like when you watch the whole wildcard, like the levels there, but I think it kind of starts off a little bit lower and then gets much higher towards the end. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think in terms of where to put it, but in terms of, I think I want to put it at the top of B tier. I think, yeah, I kind of connected with it a bit more than Apollo's. Apollo was definitely cleaner, and so was Diatomic. I think they were both probably a bit cleaner than Girl Violence, but I did like the identity and hers the most, based on like those two. I don't think it was as good as like Suffix and the A tier in terms of just like the raw beatboxing ability. But yeah, I think I'm quite happy to put that there. It's my first time ever hearing Girl Violence as well, so yeah, it'd be cool to meet you if you get in. Sick wildcard, mate. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you guys agree with that placement. Yeah, let's move on to the brother, CJ. When it wants to load, it's taking its
Hey,
time.
I'm
There we go.
CJ
Hi,
from the UK, and this is my solo wildcard for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026.
Okay, are you gonna be rubbish? Maybe I'll take the quality down a bit. Jesus. It's literally on 360p, bro. Come on. Allow it. Okay. Come on, man. Let's restart. I haven't watched yours yet, Brad. You can see all the ones I've watched underneath me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was CJ. So this is a really out of the box wildcard, right? I'm sure we can all attest to that. Yeah, he really went for a different vibe to what he's usually gone for, and you know, so he's as obviously he's playing with time signatures. Like he does, like he goes to the 3/4 section, and so he's the musicality and the structures there. For me, I'll be honest, it didn't really connect with me as much as his other wildcards. Just being totally honest, like this is just me looking at the scope of CJ wildcards in the past. I definitely connected with previous ones. I wasn't too sold on the like the really slow kind of flow with the CJ sound design. I personally think it works better with like you know, a little bit more of a heavier approach. But that's just kind of my opinion. The identity there is through the roof. Like I can't sit here and say you're not allowed to do that because I'm not 100% the biggest fan of it. No, obviously CJ's doing his thing, and I respect the bro a lot. He's my G. But in terms of this is a wild card. Yeah, this was a wild card that does not hit for a non-beatboxer, but if you get it, you really get it. Yeah, that's a very good point. It's it's think for me it's just that it's harder to connect to than others, but obviously the when you break it down, you know, the musicality of it is really strong, and the sound design is good. I really like the little whistle at the end as well, as in the snare. And it's a hard one to put down. I think I'm compelled, just based on how much I connect with it, I want to put it here. I hope this doesn't just let me know what you guys think about that. Just because I want to say I connected with these ones a little bit more, their ideas, but it's still, you know, still good enough to get in. I feel like all of these tiers, I think, are definitely good enough to get in, and then when you get to B, is possibly. So I think I want to put that there for now. We'll see how it looks when more wildcards come out. Much love to you, CJ. I hope you didn't mind my breakdown. My personal opinion. Much love to you, bro. Do hope you get in. You're sick, bro. Yeah. But I hope I don't want to discourage. I hope my feedback is constructive. I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh my god, TMY is chatting fucking shit on the internet. Let's move on to, so we've CJ, we've looked C-Max, Young, J2, Diatomic, Zach, RCM, Apollo. We're not looking at me. We're gonna go to Whoosh. Again, just to reiterate, I'm not judging my own because I don't want to judge my own. Let the judges do that.
My name is Whoosh.
This is going to be a list
to the UK
if I didn't
Beatbox
exist.
Championships 2026 solo category.
up to Whoosh, man. It's the first time I've heard this guy. So big up for making an entry, bro. Hope to meet you at the champs. You're gonna let me pause. Oh, we've got Galaxy next. It's the bro. Okay. Yes. That is fair, CJ. Yeah. I really hope my opinion doesn't discourage you. I'm just one guy, and I'm trying to be like as non-biased as possible. Like the judging, obviously it's really hard because like a lot of you guys are my mates, so like trying to like judge without like just trying to judge the raw beatboxing is not the easiest thing. Yeah. So Whoosh is talking about Whoosh. So yeah, I thought it was it was a decent wildcards. The timing was good. We had some interesting sounds going, like the little whistle that you could do. The little recurring beat thing. Yeah, it was solid beatboxing. I think again, if we're looking at the scope of like this being like a winner and then this being someone who probably won't win, I think I'm probably looking around here at the moment. I think the cleanliness could have been a bit, there could have been a bit more cleanliness in there, and again identity, right? I think it was there wasn't much identity in there, like nothing to say, oh shit, this guy's like different from the rest of the pack, So when he gets that, then there's definitely some potential there. But yeah, and big up Whoosh. Well done for making a wild card. I think I'm gonna put you probably here. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Galaxy.
Yo, this is Galaxy, and this is my wild card to the UK.
I'm just gonna say as a little disclaimer before I watch this. I edited it, and also Galaxy is like one of my closest homies, so I'm gonna really try not to be biased. But another disclaimer is like, when like you have a beatboxer and you just like really like their style. Galaxy is one of those for me, so I want to really try and not unfairly judge this, but yeah, I want to try and be as unbiased with all the five wild cards as possible. But yeah, Galaxy
26 solo. Drop a bomb on the enemies, hostility, blowing up your Hitting with the intercontinental capability, leaving no stability. Drop a bomb on the enemies, hostility, blowing up your Hitting with the intercontinental capability, leaving no stability. Drop a bomb on the enemy. Drop a bomb on the enemies.
Come on, man. The originality, man. Oh my days. Stop talking about. Apologise for the cuts.
Hostility.
Yeah. Yes, Skull Violence. I will keep the video up. I'll keep the VOD up so the whole stream can be watched whenever people want. Yeah. Otherwise, there'll be no point. I want people to be able to see it. Yeah, Galaxy, bro. Come on. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why I think this is a really good wildcard. I think the delivery of the lyrics is, well, I think the lyrics themselves are really nice. I think there's, it's really battly, really strong. I love the flow. I am ordering them inside of the tiers, yeah. I liked a lot the his combos. I think like in terms of like maybe there were a couple of very minor timing mistakes, but nothing which stopped me from connecting to it. I think yeah, you disagree about the delivery of the lyrics. Fair enough, but I think that's maybe a preference thing. I like the kind of subtle, low key way that he, even though the lyrics are quite like, you know, drop a bomb when the enemy. I don't think they need, for Galaxy, I don't think they need to be aggressive. I think the bars he writes are always get stuck in my head, and I think that kind of, to me, really sets him apart from other wildcards and other beatboxers. Yeah, in terms of originality as well, like obviously he has this way of beatboxing which I don't hear too often with other beatboxers, and obviously you can hear inspiration from other people, but yeah, I think Galaxy is a really well-rounded beatboxer in all aspects in this wildcard. Yeah, I think if we're going to be comparing it though to, you know, these other top ones, that's a hard one, because I think what I think about this while I say it, you know what I mean, where I want to put this, it's definitely an S, but where an S, 100% an S without a question. Yeah, it's definitely the strongest wildcard he's ever made. I'm compelled to put it here. Again, preference. I just enjoyed Galaxy's the second most thus far. For all the reasons I've said, I think he has this way of delivering. That routine gets stuck in my head. He has a way of delivering which I think always works, and I like the way he performs it. I like the way he beatboxes. Yeah, just really connected for me. So if you agree, brilliant. If not, let me know. That's what this is all about. Now we've got someone who's going to be even harder not to be biased about, because it's literally my brother. Well, not my actual brother, but like, you know, it's Bradley. When it wants to load. No, it's quite easy not to be biased, to be honest. You just listen to the beatboxing and forget it's your brother who's beatboxing. When it wants to load.
Yo, this is Siren from Birmingham, and this is my entry to the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category. Let's go!
Brother, you're gonna like work so we can listen to this wild card.
Let's go!
Come from the valley of Avalon. It's horseback, our trouble on with no saddle on. Please don't babble on. Wake up, we need to burn down Babylon. Yeah. Avalon, it's horse, I travel on with no saddle on. Please don't babble on. Shake up, you need to.
Oh man, yeah, man. Very good Bradley wildcard, in my opinion. Oh, how do you fucking non-biasedly judge your brother?
Yo, this is Redbeard, and this is my
obviously,
entry to the...
He's my tag team partner because he's my brother and I love his style, you know what I mean? And so, obviously, this is going to get kind of high placement for me. So where do I want to put this? So let's talk about the pluses, right? The part I really like the most about Bradley, the flow. It's got like especially in this World Cup, there was like this the way it was doing it was like it was doing a lot of dragging, like almost playing with like this milliseconds of the timing, like in a way which was kind of like make the flow feel really unique to him. If that makes sense, and it's kind of like the way his patterns work as well. Like it's very, very unique. Like you listen and you immediately tell it's Bradley. So style is just there 100%. I think in terms of improvement, I think there could have been higher peaks. I think Bradley needs to there needs to be like what I feel like the routine kind of does this for a long time, like gradually get more insane and kind of stay at this level, and then just dropped off ever so slightly at the end. And what it needs to do is more like, whoa, done. You know what I mean? So I think it could have connected a bit more. Like if you compare it to Galaxies, he, in my opinion, has just as much style and authenticity in his beatboxing as Bradley. They're both at pinnacle level of like, in my opinion, of style. And I think where Bradley could improve is take a note from Galaxy's book. Like he's got his ideas, and then he builds up, and then he goes into the drop, then he comes back, and then comes back in. It's hard to do this on stream because like we have conversations in person, but trying to figure out where to put my brother's wildcard. Yeah, I think what I'm saying makes sense. I think it's definitely going in the A tier. Whether it was better than Suffix or not, I think Suffix's ideas were more joint together, but I did prefer the delivery from Bradley's. So I think I'm gonna put Bradley here. Wonder if people will agree or not. I hope this isn't biased. Let me know if you guys agree in chat, or whether you guys are thinking, I don't know. Yeah, you agreeing, Cameron? Does Siren at the top of the A tier make sense to you guys right now? I mean, I guess this is my list, so what you guys say, fuck you, doesn't matter. But yeah, we're gonna move on to Redbeard.
The 2026 UK Beatboxing Championship solo.
And come back to Redbeard because there's been a lot of conversation about Bradley's wildcard in the chat, and I wanna hop in to this conversation. I think this is me trying to not be biased, putting him at the top of 80. Like I did enjoy his a lot more than kind of where I put him. If it was like based on pure preference, he'd be like next to Zax, but obviously I'm glad that other people agree with me in chat, like Slippy and Cameron are obviously saying that. So, because I feel like I'm not being biased, I'm actually going to put him where I want to put him, which is here. Now that makes a lot more sense to me. The bottom of the S tier. Yeah. Sorry Redbeard. So yeah, just the fact that you guys are like, yeah, Simon, like, you guys kind of agree with it, kind of validated my initial instinct to put him in S tier. Cool. Okay. Sorry, Redbeard. I don't mean to interrupt yours. Yeah. I think I'm happy to put him in the bottom S. Redbeards. I'm gonna watch this from the beginning, but I will be back in 1 minute because I need to get a drink real quick. So I'll be in 1 sec, guys. Hello, I'm back, guys. Okay, Redbeard, we're going to start from the beginning. Slippy, if you want me to, I can fast track to yours, bro. I don't know if you're on my playlist though. I don't know if I added a Slippy. Is that your beatbox name, or is it something else? Let me know. Oh, I don't mind doing yours next. And Cameron as well. I'll do yours as well. So yeah, let's do Redbeard.
Yo, this is Redbeard. This is my entry to the 2026 UK Beatboxing Championships solo.
Don't cut out, bruv. My computer's struggling, man. Oh, sick. I know that. I did. Sick. Big up to my bro Redbeard. Yeah, as you guys can see, I already put Redbeard's name in the A below suffix because I think that's where it is. To explain, I think Redbeard's obviously a good beatboxer. That's no question. His baseline level is insane. I think the identity wasn't 100% there though in this one. Like I think it was just, yeah. I mean, I was literally there when he recorded it. But I know that I've definitely seen more identity in Redbeards, and not I didn't 100. Come on. I just want to listen to Wildcards. Just play so I can listen to it on stream.
Get it on. Go. Get it on the floor, break your bones, gonna put you in a cast.
Oh.
Go. Get it on the grind, break your bones, gonna put
That is insane.
Get it on.
Oh, bro, this guy gets better and better and better and better and better and better. Every time I hear him, it's actually nuts. I think, I remember hearing him at fucking Motion do his Elim from backstage, and I was just going after him, and I was like, what do you mean, bro? How, like, you've really become top. You can already see where my cursor is. Yeah, I'm in the S tier, but we don't have to question it. But yeah, the fucking identity is unbelievable. Like, the identity's been there for a while with Cast. He's always, before he was insanely proficient with his technique, he was still good. That's why he's levels above, in my opinion. Because before he had good skill, he could still take what he had and make really interesting pieces right from the get-go, right from when he started. And now he's really refined his technique, and he's a bit of a fucking monster now, isn't he? And it's the first S+, the first one, the first of a few. But I don't know if I'm going to order the S pluses yet. I might order the S pluses after. I might move it around, but I think Cast is very comfortably the first S plus. The first one who I'm like, yeah, this man could definitely win the UK Beatbox Championships. So yeah. Up next, we've got my broski, Ham Sarvi. Bro's in fucking Mozambique at the moment.
Yo, this is Icon, and this is my entry for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026. As you can tell, this is not the most ideal place to record this.
It's not good. Yes, I'm so sorry, I'll watch Slippy after. It's out the box, man. What are these? Oh, yeah. Sick. Let's go. Let's go. It's Phoenix. Nah, not anymore. That was a long time ago. Icon. Alright, so. What can we say about this one? So, the first 65% of this wild card, I connected with heavy. But I think, the thing is, the timing needed to be 100% for it to be a bit more connectable, because of how out of the box the style is. You know, there was a lot of very, very big brain playing with flows that I heard, like and playing with space. However, because the timing wasn't 100% perfect in these parts, I can see why I wouldn't connect. It connected for me because it's my bro, I know his style, but yeah, I think it was ever so slightly disjointed, but then I do think the energy kind of dipped a little bit. It did dip a little bit towards the end, and I think obviously that was kind of the idea, but when I say that energy was dipped, is like more like I would have loved to see him continue playing with more interesting out of the flows as an outro, as opposed to, you know, just kind of like, you know, but yeah, it was a good wild card. I enjoyed it. In terms of placement, I think I'm kind of looking over here. Maybe. See, if it wasn't for some of the slip ups, I would have really happily had it like up here in the A tier, no problem, because I really did connect with those intricate vibes. But I think it will have to go down here. I think probably here. I think then just under Apollo. I think I'll put it there. Cool. Let's move on. We've got man like Milky. I edited this one as well. Oh, I like how the list is coming along. Fire. When it wants to load. When it's ready.
Yo, this is Milky and this is my entry to the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solos.
Oh.
Too fresh. Too cold.
Oh yeah. Milky, we're gonna come back to you. We gotta watch Slippy. Is the name Slippy on the wildcard? I'm not sure if it's on the playlist. It's not on the playlist. Let me search it. I'll just do Slippy. Is it under the name Slippy? Slippy UK Beatbox. Yes. This is one that I didn't add to the playlist. Let's listen to it. When it's ready. It takes a minute. Hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are having a lovely, enjoying the stream. Yeah, okay. We're just getting there.
Yo, my name is Slippy,
Let's
and
go.
this is my entry for the UK Champs 2026. I hope you
Yeah,
enjoy.
I know how good this guy is. Bro, can I just watch some YouTube? Is that like
Champs
a difficult
2026.
thing for a computer to do nowadays?
I hope you enjoy.
I guess I am streaming it. Tasty.
This is my debut.
Why? I've got to go back now. Sick. Sick.
This is my...
Very nice, bro. Very nice. Yeah, man. That was a very solid wild card. Yeah, the flows were really on point. I like the ideas a lot. The yeah, really good techniques, good fillers and stuff. Yeah, that's like a good wild card. Like, I'm kind of compelled to just chuck it right up in the A tier, to be honest. No questions said. The he just displayed a really high solid level. I think yeah. I think even yeah, fuck it, man. Slippy goes there. Slippy goes there. Let's move on. Let's go to Milky. Do you guys agree with my placement for Slippy? Just waiting for my computer to load. Yeah, just below suffix for me. Lovely. That's exactly where I put him. Jeez Louise, it's taken a while to load, guys. I apologise. Right, Milky, let's go.
Yo, this is Milky and this is my entry to the UK Beatbox Championships 2026. Solos.
Too fresh.
Maybe if I give it a sec, it will just load.
Chips 2020.
Oh,
2026 solos.
Too fresh. Too cold. Keep moving, aim for the stars and I keep on shooting. Keep moving, jump on stage of a point that I'm proving. Keep moving, I aim for the stars and I keep on shooting. Keep moving, Joe. UK grime is a UK movement. Wait. UK grime is a UK movement. Keep moving, jump on stage and I point that I'm proving. Keep moving, I aim for the stars and I keep on shooting. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Yo, UK grime is a UK movement.
Yo, Joe. Why, computer? Brother, this is making me angry. You're about to see TMY rage in a minute, guys.
Keep moving, yo. UK grime is a UK movement. Now switch the flow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was crazy. Let's make sure it we're chilling. is gonna bloody yeah, I know, right? I hate how slow my computer's being. It's so annoying. It's so hot right now. Like my computer. Just relax, man. You're just streaming YouTube videos on my camera. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, Milky, bro. That was a very nuts wildcard. Very nuts indeed. Extremely identity is just crazy, and then his raw sounds and raw cleanliness is definitely above most. Like, obviously that comes through very much on stage. I think he's sharing the second S tier slot, just behind Cast. Behind Cast in the S plus tier. I think makes sense to me. The reason I put him there is because he has the identity going for him, and he has the structure's great. He has crazy sound design, just like everyone else. Really good structure, crazy identity. Everyone else in the S tier, Milky, like Cast, was a bit more above, especially, but Cast was above just because his sound design, his flows were next level, like genuinely, and Milky is just above because what's next level about him is his raw power and just his sounds by themselves, and him just going, just whatever, just his raw tech sounds so strong all the time. And I think, yeah, just in the context of that routine, which was very well executed, I think it makes a lot of sense that it goes in S plus for me, next to Cast, just behind Cast, in fact. So yeah, Tax.
Yo, this is Tax from the UK, and it's my solo walk-off for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026.
Crazy, man.
Be my element. When I'm in my element.
Oh.
See my element. Bring the boundaries.
That's sick, man. Come on, Tax. Tax is so good, man. So this is going to be an interesting one. So, yeah, I like the routine. I like the routine a lot. I like his bass. I like his raw sound. I like, I like the structure of the routine. Tax is someone whose style has definitely grown on me over the years. I wasn't too sure when when I first was listening to his stuff, but nowadays it's a lot more convincing, especially just because he's improved. It's definitely improved. Cameron's saying top of S. I'm saying in between Zach and Galaxy. I think Zach's at the top of the S for me, and then it was just slightly better than Joe's for me right now. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Let's move on to Reg, shall we?
Yo, what's up? My name is Reg. It's my wildcard for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026 solo category.
I've been waiting for someone like you. I've been waiting for someone. I've been waiting to I've been waiting. I've been waiting for someone like you. Waiting for someone like waiting for someone like Boot. Spread out no boot. Spread out no boot. No boot. No boot. No.
Cool. That was definitely the best wildcard I've heard from Reg. Nice one, brother. Nice one. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. Where do I want to put that? So let's talk about it. I like the structure. I like the ideas. I think the singing could have been slightly. The pitching wasn't 100% accurate, so it was hard to fully connect with. But I do think he's really improved in terms of just his raw sounds, and the fact that he's got a structure, and the fact that he's I am going for my unofficial place. If your videos aren't on there, I'll make sure I get to yours. Don't you worry, Joel. Yeah, it's a pleasure, Slippy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Talk to you later, bro. Thank you, man. Reg, where do I want to put that? I think I did like it, but I think in terms of improvement, I wasn't 100. The pitching could have been better, so it was hard to 100% connect with his ideas. So I think probably B tier, probably above Max Young. So there, I think that makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, apologies if you hear sounds. I live with my family, so yeah. Let's move to Farage. When it wants to load. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I might take a break at some point soon and then come back. I might watch Farage and have a little eat/smoke and then come back and do the rest.
Yo, what's good? My name is Farage from Scotland, and this is my wild card for the UK Beatbox Championships 2026. Have a long conversation on the phone, cause can't get you out of my mind. To have a long conversation on the phone, cause can't get you out of my mind. Just let you out of my mind.
Fraj. Oh, I did not mean to click on that. No, I want to watch that. I'm judging Wildcards. Don't take me out the playlist. Oh, I hate how slow this is being, bro. It's so annoying. Okay, Fraj, yeah, that was a good Fraj wildcard. It wasn't my favourite Fraj wildcard. I didn't 100% connect with all of the ideas, but I like the sound design, I like the cleanliness, I like, you know, Fraj is a good beatboxer, I think, and the harmonics were good, the lit basses were good. I think I'd be compelled to put it in the A tier, probably below Redbeard, like there. Do you guys agree? I guess we'll find out in the comments. But yeah, I've done 22 solo wildcards and all the under 18s, so this is my plan. I'm going to head out for a bit, eat some food, sort myself out, and then I'll come back, and then afterwards we will go through the rest of the solos, the loops, and the tag teams. So be excited. So yeah, we've got all of these to go through still. But yeah, that'll be the plan. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream thus far. I'll probably come back in about half an hour to an hour, so it will probably just be like this stream part 2. Cool. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon.